you get like a 1 year, 2 year free agent quarterback. And maybe that is Sam Darnold. It's just a guy to bridge the gap. We kind of did it with Kerry Collins in 99, where it's like the Giants, and we're looking at some of the QB classes and saying, well, there's no real slam dunk in most of these. And then they went for it all, right? In 2004. But look what they did. They signed Kurt Warner, and everyone thought past his prime, right? He's past his peak performance, but like can still provide some veteran stability and some production. We brought him in and signed him and drafted Eli. Would like to do that here, where it's like, I don't think we need to force a draft pick in this year's draft. I don't think you force it. There has to be zero doubt in your mind that Cam Ward or Milroe, or there's like a third guy, I don't know, I forget his name, but Shedeur Sanders. No thanks, hard pass. That's my knee-jerk reaction, And who thinks that Deion Sanders is going to let that fucking happen? But do you have that feeling about any of those three guys? I don't think so. Maybe Milroe, but I would rather bring in a veteran quarterback who has shown a little bit of promise or just needs a new outlook on life, like a Sam Darnold. For you sign him to like a 2-year, maybe 3-year contract, and hopefully you don't break the bank on it, but it's just to get you some average stability. It's someone who's going to give you the same type of, if not a little bit better performance than what Daniel Jones is giving you. And then you get your guy in 2026, because I think that quarterback class is much better. Like, we don't want to go down the same route. You almost can say we did the same thing with Daniel Jones. We missed the boat to draft Eli's replacement in 2017, and we missed it in 2018. Those are 2 seasons, 2 drafts where, hindsight's 2020, but Ben McAdoo did push for the Giants to trade up for Patrick Mahomes. My God, if we did that, it would be a whole nother Eli Manning run that we're going on. So you say what you will about McAdoo, but we kind of knew that Eli's time was dwindling and that he wasn't performing at the level that he was in 2014, 2015. And that, we do need to get the replacement. And that's why he went to Geno Smith, is because he's like, we need to start to think about the future and turn the page on Eli, because he's not quite where Peyton was at that same age. Peyton, like in his first year with the Broncos, there was 55 friggin' touchdowns. 2 years later, he could barely throw a pass 20 yards. They win the Super Bowl, but it's because they have the best defense in the league. So what did we do? We drafted Davis Webb in the 3rd in 2017, thinking that could be Eli Manning, heir apparent. Could not have been any more wrong about that. And then the 4th round in 2018, we draft Kyle Lauletta, who can't even last a season or 2 with the Giants. So we whiffed on potential gaps to bridge the gap between Eli and the next successor. And he didn't do much in terms of free agency during that time. So then what do you do in 2019? You force Daniel Jones at 6. You force him. God damn it. And now you're going to get in a similar situation where it's like, okay, we know Daniel's not the answer. So now we're going to draft Cam Ward or Jalen Milroe. And it's like, are we just forcing another pick? To me, I'd rather go the Kerry Collins route. And I thought maybe that Geno Smith was going to be the next Kerry Collins. I've said that before. I really did think Geno Smith was going to have a little bit of a renaissance with the Giants. And lo and behold, I was wrong. He had a renaissance with the Seahawks, the next team. So it's like Kerry Collins has a renaissance with us after he fails in Carolina and then fails in New Orleans, because he went to New Orleans after Carolina, and then we got him from New Orleans. So it's like, we're too early on Geno. You give him another year and it's like, maybe he's, whatever. So that's why I think Sam Darnold is probably your best bet. And I'm not saying like he's going to lead us anywhere. I'm just saying he gives you a little bit better odds, a little bit better chances than Daniel Jones. And you don't have to force a pick that you then feel so invested in, like, oh, we have to make this guy work, like we did with Daniel Jones. And then you wait to the 2026 class, and then the guy, that's going to be the guy. Whoever's in that 2026 class, that's going to be your guy. And that's when you can offer the farm and go all in.